This year I ain't playing, I'm on a mission. I don't see no competition. Waiting my turn and I play my position. Sat in the room, I ain't talk, I just listen.
What's up everybody, Dave here, JDH Reptiles. I wanted to put this video together to hopefully add some assistance to you guys that are doing the frozen thawed or considering doing the frozen thawed prepared method for your ball pythons. I'm sure this is the same with any species. I just want to tell you a little bit about how I thaw my frozen rodents to make them, to prepare them and make them ready for my animals. So I know I see people all the time, you know, oh, I put them in the fridge, I thaw them out like I do meat. Oh, I put them on a heat panel and I let them sit in the snake room for 10 or 12 hours. You know, that way it permeates the room and it, you know, it heats them up at a slower temperature. These are snakes, okay? They're not eating filet mignon. We're not buying, you know, $800 Wagyu steaks here. It's simple, it really is. And I will show you here momentarily, I use a bucket, a 5-gallon bucket. I put it in my wash basin down in my basement where my, you know, you can wash your hands or whatever. My wash machine drains into it. I'm sure all of you know what a hell of a wash basin is. But anyways, I get the hot water, I turn it on as hot as it'll go, and I throw my rodents in. I wait about 5-10 minutes. I reach my hand in there, make sure they're thawing, you know, or they're about 50 to 60% thawed. They could be all the way thawed. That's fine. I just wait till they're getting there and the water's starting to drop temperature. And then I drain the water out of the bucket. And then from there, I just refill it again. And then I grab my bucket and I grab my tongs or tweezers or forceps or whatever I'm using at that time. And I go to the snake room and I start feeding. I don't dry the rodents off when I offer them. I do have maybe one or two that don't like the wetness, but whatever. I pull the rodent out of the bucket, I shake it real quick, and then I offer it to the animal. But seriously, that's all it takes. Ball pythons, especially python species, have heat pits. They're not looking at it and thinking, this is a Wagyu steak, I want that. They're sensing the heat pits, or sensing with their heat pits, they're sensing the heat off the rodent, which is typically the water that's on them, or the fact that the rodent is warm enough. And if they're hungry, they're going to take it. I'm sure they smell with their tongue, you know, but it's not that hard. And a lot of people are like, oh, you know, you need to make sure the temperature of the rodent's 100 degrees. But if you put them in hot fucking water, trust me, they're going to be hot enough. You're not going to burn your snake. They will be fine, okay? If you can reach in there and grab the rodent, it's not too hot for them to bite it. That's just all there is to it. Seriously, it's that simple. So get a hot water in a bucket, throw your rodents in, thaw them out quickly. You're not going to damage the meat. You're not going to cause any bacteria or whatever. Dump the water out, fill it again with hot water. That's how you do it. At the end of the day, any rodents that are not fed off, you shouldn't refreeze them. That part is like for us, for meat. You shouldn't refreeze them and then rethaw them again. I know people do. In the past, I have as well. But now I'm to the point where I don't have to do that anyways. But you shouldn't do that. So it doesn't matter how you thaw them, whether you thaw them fast or if you thaw them slow. At the end of the day, just thaw them. Just get it over with. And as long as they're hot, your animals will take them. So I'm going to split this video off really quick. I'm going to show you the procedure that I use down in my basement. So yes, it's an old dirty wash basin, stained and whatnot. Who gives a shit, okay? Watch how I do it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a message, DM me on social media, email me. That's going to do it. You guys like, share, subscribe. If you like to see more videos on how-tos, things I do in my snake room, things I do to help speed along my process or whatever it may be, leave those comments as well, and I'll try and put together some more videos for you. Take care, and we'll see you on the next video. So first thing, you got a basin of water. You get your bucket. You get your hot water. This is just a laundry basin. Get the water nice and hot as you can stand it. Fill it full of water. Next step, drop in your rodents. And what we're going to do is we're going to let that soak. We're going to sit in that hot water for about 5 minutes. We'll then dump the water out. We'll refill it again with more hot water, and then they will be thawed. All right, so they're pretty much thawed, but we're going to fill this bucket with warm water once again. And the reason why is because we're going to use this warm water to keep the rodents warm, because while ball pythons, they sense their prey with their heat pits. So we make them warm, we make them hot. I don't like this water. It's hot water. I mean, that's all there is to it. And we're going to let these guys just float in here as we go and feed the collection. I don't wipe the rodents off. I feed them to them wet. And they eat well. So this is the way I do it. And I'm successful even getting new hatchlings to take their first meal with frozen thawed. All right, guys, so that's it. Simple. Like, seriously. Now, I know those were just little fuzzies that I was feeding hatchlings with, but I do the same thing for weaned. I do it for, you know, if I'm doing pinkies, I do it for smalls, whatever the case may be, whatever size rodent I have, whether it's a mouse, whether it's an ASF, whether it's a rodent, like a rat, I mean, a Norway rat, the same thing. Literally, throw them in the bucket with hot water. Allow them to thaw, or majority way, dump the water, refill it again with hot water. You don't have to temp them. If you reach in there and you grab the rodent and it's soft, and the water that they're in is hot, trust me, those rodents are up to temperature. I go into my snake room, I open up the tub, I grab my forceps, I grab a rodent out of the bin, and I throw it into the tub, and I allow them to just snack it and take it. So, hopefully this helps. Again, reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm sure somebody's going to tell me I'm doing something wrong, or, you know, oh, you can, whatever. This is what I do. If you're interested in any more of these videos, let me know. You guys take care, and we'll see you on the next one.